Hello everyone, Bashar here. So I hope that's an okay spot for my camera. So I have arrived at the Cow Isle, the secret Cow Island. As you can see, this is the item that you need to get to there. And, I have fished a vivid Vimseas. If you need it, let me know. I can give it to you. I think it's tradable. So yeah, you might remember my first step video, and my first video was, I think, okay. My second and third step video will not be very much okay because there will be a lot of moving around. I either have to tell you about it, or I will have to run, which will make the video a little bit clunky. And I know that you guys dislike it. I'm sorry, no editing skills. So yeah, we will have to find the sweet spot. But I do have some stuff to contribute. So IGN and what's Maxroll have very nice guides for these, but they I think I can add a little bit on top of it. And the first thing I want to add, extremely important, and both of them never say this, neither of them ever say this, turn your frigging filter off, right? Little filter has to be turned off at certain points because, I was losing my mind at certain points, because I thought I was stuck. I actually wasn't stuck. The stupid filter was blocking the item, right? Very important. At least, so the thing is, guys, if it's a quest item, it doesn't block, the filter wouldn't block the quest item, right? But if it's a gear piece that is variable, like these, which we will come to, or the rusted bardish, which we will come to as well, it will filter them out because, it will think that they are garbage white items without any abilities, right? Garbage common items. So, yeah, have to be careful. I will explain. So I will go over a guide to not miss any step. So first off, we did get our stamina potion. I don't have it anymore. Yeah, I did forget. And thing is, keep in mind, after you get done with the stamina potion part, you can actually go and get another stamina potion and can give it to someone else, so they can dodge doing that part. But I think there are 3 items. The rusted bardish, we can also do that, but the last one, Neirelzand, I believe, I don't think that is tradable. So that person can't touch that. So for example, guys, someone comes to me, right? They want the first and second steps reward from me. I can give it to them, right, without too much work. But the third step, they will have to do it themselves. And the thing is, the first step is really the hardest. The second and third steps are, I'm not gonna say easy, but they are not really much compared to the OG. That's step 1, the cow grind. So let's start off. We need to get 3 items at the end. So there are 3 steps, and at the end of each step, we will need to get 1 item, right? And those items always consist of getting 3 items. So yeah. So step 1 has 3 items. We did that. The shard, the intricate metallic, blah blah, right? And for the second one, we need 3 items. The first one that we need is rusted old bell. So what we need to do here is we go to Samuk. Yeah. And in here, there is a tree house with a quest in it. Let me just show that part to you, right? And when you there's a statue inside, and when you read the statue, it says, the birds honored the guy, blah blah, some sort of that, right? I mean, so that means you have to find some bird statues. I can show this part. There is no editing required here. It's very quick. Yeah. So there is a quest here. So it should be somewhere over here, right? Yeah. So as you can see, and just next to this place, there is the first statue. Let me show you. So they are not very easy to see. My stupid writing is blocking it. Okay. Okay. As you can see, they are here. By the way, reduced to difficulty. You don't want to do these on lower. So this is the bird statue. The thing is, they are not interactable. So make sure you get as close as you can. And there are 12 total, right? I don't need to show you all of them because, I can't really add anything on top of, IGN or what's the name? Again, I forget, Max Rolls guides, right? They are doing the trick. So there will be statues like this. And you have to go to 12 of them in order, right? And when you get to the 12th one, you will have a mini heart attack because nothing will happen. The thing is, you will have to come back to the first one. When you come back to the first one, it will drop you the rusted cowbell, I believe it was called. Yeah. And as I said, they have excellent screenshots, and they describe you how to get to the item. So that's that, right? So that is step 2, item 1 done. The second one, first off, you need to, yeah, so the guides are a little bit off here. I mean, they are not maybe off by a lot, but they did misdirect me a little bit. So first off, guys, you wanna go and clear the stronghold called Kichuk in Nahanto, right? Yeah, that's the first part. After you clear Kichuk, I can show you this one as well. By the way, I don't know, I'm not certain if you need to read these breadcrumbs. I'm not very sure if they are required, but I did them all just in case. So you will mount in Kichuk and you will get here. There will be something, yeah, the triumph of Lord Wakax. So it will tell you how unskilled he was, how untrained he was, yet he beat his enemy. So what you will do is you will unassign all of your skill points and you will remove anything that gives you skill points. For example, this was countering me because of the stupid transfiguration of +4 basic skills. So you have to have 0 skills on your skills, right? Your paragons can stay. All of your items that do not grant you skills can stay. So for example, this weapon can stay, this weapon can stay, this one can't. And when you do it, you will have the basic attack on your bar, and with the basic attack you will have to go beat up rare. What was it called? Blood Lightning. Yeah, Blood Lightning. That's what he was called. He would be somewhere here, I think. Here. So you read this. So you first free Kichuk, right? After that, you read this. I guess reading is mandatory because people are saying that you have to liberate the stronghold. And after that, you unallocate all of your skill points. Don't touch your paragons and do not remove gear. So because at first I thought I have to remove gear. I'm like, that's not gonna be possible even on normal. So and also of course bring the difficulty down to normal. It's not very hard. You can do it on harder difficulties, but just follow the path of least resistance, as I always say. So you beat up that guy, that will drop you the second item. You have to beat him with the basic attack. You will have to not use any other skills. You will have to not do damage by any other means. If you have damaging aspects, if you have thorns, have to be careful there, right? You just have to beat him up. Yeah, I mean, his entire HP pool should be depleting with your basic attack only. Very easy. Just as I said, if he doesn't drop it, just review what you have and remove everything that will prevent you. So the thing that will drop will be called crooked staff. Sorry, not stuff, staff. And last up we have something very easy. We will go here. So the first piece was in the basic base game. The second piece is in the expansion, the first expansion, and the third piece will be in the second expansion. So you will go here. There is something interactable here. Yeah, the Reverence of Lord Wakax again. So this will require us to honor some graves. It's very simple. This is the simplest in all of it. So we will go to this area. The square. There will be 5 graves there, and you will go to the second, third, and fourth graves as you enter, and you will do thanks to them. I mean, it's close enough, right? I just don't want the video to be too long, so I don't get scolded by you guys. Yeah. All right. So we are arriving. I'm gonna show you, and of course, I have numerated them from the entrance. Okay, that's it. That is the correct place. So I'm clearing. Yeah, the first few seconds, sadly, whirlwind takes a while to kick in. So, I mean, 2, 3, 4, it actually doesn't even matter how I enumerated them, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or even if this is 1, that's going to be the same. So these 3, right? I believe it has to be in order. So this one, this one, this one, and then, you know, the thing will drop, jabbering gemstone. And yeah, so now we have the 3 items that we need to be done with our second part, but it's not that easy, sadly. There is one more step. We have to now corrupt these items, and the way that we corrupt them is we go to Ikerfall. That's this checkpoint here, the waypoint. Okay, and near here there are 3 special zombies called cordycepic zombies. I will show you one of them. Make sure that you have a single target allocated here. I did do bash. Doesn't really matter which one. Is it this place? Okay. Torment 12 is Torment 12 is definitely a very bad idea here. Go normal, right? Make it, you know, safe. Okay. I'm just wanna show you. And by the way, if you accidentally kill them, don't mind it too much, right? They are very quick spawns. Is that the guy? Yes. As you can see, there he is. And so these guys, when they see you, they will start following you immediately, right? So what you have to do, there are 3 of these here, and you have to kite the 3 of them together. So, you know, you find this one here, the other one is somewhere around here, the third one is around here. Again, there are guides for this, and you will have to aggro them, and you will have to pull them. As I said, do it on a low difficulty, have a single target ability to bash the stuff out of the way, because, you know, they can be annoying. And when the 3 are together, you kill them, they will form a mushroom area, right? There will be an area of mushrooms, and at that point you immediately drop the stuff that we have been grinding, you know, the rusted old bell, the crooked staff, and gibbering gemstone. They will be marked with you know, purplish hue, meaning they have been corrupted, and that means we can go and finish the thing. So their names will not change. There will be no visual cue in your inventory, right? There will be the purplish hue on the when the items are on the ground. You know, I didn't panic here. I thought I missed the window, and the mushrooms will stay on your screen for like maybe 1 minute, right? I mean, it's ample, but, you know, don't mess around. It will be a small area. Immediately just control left click on your stuff to drop them, and when you grab them, you finally go to this place again in Hantu, this temple. Yeah, and in this temple, as you enter from here, there will be like 3 braziers in here. You will interact with each brazier, and when you put the 3 in, it will drop the unusual key. So with the unusual key, what we do is we go again to Cross Bazaar. Okay, it has to be here. There is a cellar. Okay, let me go here. There is a cellar here called Forlorn Barrow. Forlorn Barrow. Yeah, that's correct. Near the city. Does it show me? It does not. Let me just double check. Okay, it has to be here, I think. Okay, so you just walk out of town, go to Forlorn Barrow, and while, I mean, it's nearby, I guess I should show again. Sorry for the wait, guys. So when you have the unusual key in your inventory, one of the walls will be interactable, and when you click on it, there will be a traversal. Let me show you. So you can traverse through an area, and this is the first place that you have to have your filter off, right? Because it is going to drop us the second piece. So this will be step 2 done, right? Okay, Forlorn Barrow. We don't need the cellar by any means. Do I have it? Okay, I do. So this wall will be interactable with, and when you do with the key, this traversal will become activated, and there will be a lot of cows here, and you will kill them. And as you can see, rusted body drops. And as I said, we can trade these. So this is the second step's last item, right? We need 3 items to enter the cow island, and that is item number 2, rusted bardish. But let me show you what happens if I have my filter on. So my filter is off now. Okay, I just made a garbage filter here. Okay, see, you know, I was going mad here. I'm like, why does it not drop? Did I make a mistake? Is something bugged? You know, I was, as I said, tearing my hair out, and you know, then I was like, maybe something is getting filtered, and turns out, yeah, it was. Because you know, guys, rusted bardish is not a quest item, but it's you know, regular. So just create an empty garbage. Yeah, like, take a look at this. It's just a regular polearm, right? It's not a quest item, so you can just, you know, even equip this. See? So that's why the filter blocks it. Very careful. It will happen on the 3rd step as well. No, I would say just turn your filter off for the duration. So that is the 2nd step done. On to the 3rd step. In the 3rd step, there will be 2 locations that we will be traveling very frequently to. The first one is here. I'm gonna find it. I should have memorized it by now. Yeah, I think I did. So we go to Fool's Quarry and we move all the way north. There will be some small pocket here, and in that pocket there will be something that's interactable called Outcast Journal, and you go and read it, and you know, it will say something. After that, we will have, so guys, keep this location in mind, right? We will have to go back and forth here, and the second location that we will go back and forth would be just outside Kuyavashad. If you remember, when we are playing through with the campaign, when we are entering Kuyavashad, we are being prompted by a guard to, you know, write your sin on a piece of wood and, you know, burn it. That is important for the cows. So I'm not very sure if I have to do them in an order, but you know, that's the order I did. So you go here and, oops, sorry, too early. Yes, Kuyavashad Gatehouse, that's the place. And yeah, I mean, we start off with Pride. So you do Pride here and you burn it. So that interacts with the outcast thingy, right? After this, we go back to the original place I showed you, right? The one that I have pinned, and the outcast journal will read differently now. So after that, it's pretty simple. We go here, Tyrell's encampment, and in here there will be some corrupted Amazons and ballistas. They are laying siege to something, right? And when you kill the ballistas, you know, very high drop rate, maybe even 100%, you get something called Amazonian bolt. You know, one of the ballistae would drop an Amazonian bolt, and then you, I mean, just kill ballistae there, right? I mean, if it doesn't drop, it will not take long, because, you know, that is one of the things that I get very stressed about when I am following a guide. The guide does it, he immediately gets it. I do it, I don't get it for a while. I'm like, did I do something wrong, right? Let me tell you, it will drop very quickly, but it might not happen on the first one. So then we need to go to the idyllic reach cellar, I think. Yeah. That would be here. Yes, here. So the idyllic reach cellar is here. And when you enter the idyllic reach cellar, just as you enter, there will be an unloaded ballistae, and you know, you can interact with it. You interact with the ballistae, it will create a traversal again. you will be able to enter some area that you were not able to enter before. You will walk around a little bit, and at the end you will find a statue of Inarius. When you click the statue of Inarius, it will spawn a boss that is, pretty easy. And if you are on a low difficulty, it's going to be even easier, right? You will just kill the guy, and then you will take it to, there are temples in Skovos. You will have to take all of these pieces, each of these pieces, to a temple and, burn them. This one we take here, right? Inarius's father's chains, I believe it was called. There is a what's those called? Brazier here, and you will burn it, and the item will get consumed, and that step will complete. Then we go back to the gatehouse, right? Again, we burn another sin. This time around, we switch to anger. We go read the Outcast Journal. Yeah. So this is going to be a little bit awful. And after that, we will go to Themis. This is very nearby. I can just show you. This is another step that you want your filter to be off. Okay, that's some loading time. Okay, this is just inside the city I want to show you. So you will go here. There is a dungeon in town called Training Grounds. As you can imagine, there's a dummy there. You go here. And you start attacking the dummy here by any means necessary, right? And after you hit it for a while, it will drop an Amazonian training helm. But if your filter is working, it's still going to prevent you from seeing it. I don't know if I can get it now. So just, hit it a while and it will drop. And if it doesn't drop, make sure that you have your filter turned off, because, this is an equipable item and it will not, so your filter will block it, right? Very important. So it will drop a helmet. It will drop this helmet actually. So, ornamental, ceremonial, doesn't do anything. And you will equip this helmet and go back to the area that we picked up the Ballistae stuff, right? Tyrell's encampment, about this place, right? There are a lot of corrupted Amazons in this area, right? So this area is quite densely populated with corrupted Amazons. This area to the south is a little bit more sparsely populated, but there are some there. So what you will do is, with your helmet on, you will have to start beating up corrupted Amazons here. And let's just go here so I can show you. And these are somewhat rare drops. Obviously nothing compared to the cow grind, but after a while you will get a corrupted Amazon tunic, right? And then you will get legs, then you will get, when you get the tunic, you immediately equip it. After you get the tunic, after you have two pieces on, you will grind a little bit more, and then you will get the pants, right? And then you equip the pants as well. Of course, at this point, you are getting somewhat weaker, and definitely don't be in Torment 12 here. It was even a problem on lower difficulties for me. So then you will get the pants and the gloves, I think. When you have the full set, you have to come here and kill a certain rare with all of them equipped. This place should be it. Yes, see this one. Vasha the Unbroken. That's the one. And if you kill her with, all 5 pieces equipped, she will drop something called Mother's Rose. That's what we need for the second step. So, but in here, there could be some, stuff that could send shivers down your spine. I had it. I'm going to show it to you now. Excuse my load times. I don't know why they are like this. All right, take a look at this, guys. As you can see, I have a full Amazonian set and I have one spare. That was extremely stressful for me. So, guys, I did get the helmet. I did grind a little bit. I did get the tunic. Then I grind some more, got the pants, then got the gloves and boots. I don't remember where. And then I went and killed the elite, and boom, no drop. I'm like, what? I must have done something wrong. I wait a little bit. I kill the elite again, no drop. right? And people are saying that they should be getting drops. I should be getting drop. And no mistakes were made at that point. And so some people said they did get it from a different Amazon, not the named one. They did get it with not the full set equipped. And I was getting stressed out. And I just applied the basic engineering principle of have you tried turning it off and on again. I'm like, okay, let me leave the game. I entered the game. I increased the difficulty to hard. I went there. I killed it with the full set, and I was able to get the Mother's Rose drop. So if you get stuck, change the difficulty. Come back, kill it, right? So for me, as I said, it dropped with a full set on, right? But as I said, some people got it earlier. Do not accidentally salvage these. These are regular pieces of gear, and your filter will block them, right? So at this point, definitely have your filter turned off. And this will properly gimp your build. So don't take it on pride. Don't do it on a higher difficulty. So and again, after we get Mother's Rose, we will burn Mother's Rose at another brazier, and we will take it to the Temple of Courage. Yeah, this one. We go here and there is a brazier here, and we will burn Mother's Rose there. And finally, so this is the 9th item in the chain. So third steps, last thing. Yeah, this was a little bit of a troll for me. So you will, okay, I have to go there personally because, I have to show you. Where is it? Somewhere around here, I think. Okay. So this will drop something called Hierophant's Pyre or something like that. Let me just move. This is close. And sorry about this, by the way. We have to do the steps leading to this. So we will go to Kuyavashad again. We will burn Fear at the incense thing. Did I get to the correct place? I did. Okay, I don't have the bird here. You guys will. Okay, I just want to clear it. So, yeah, let me show you. So again, we go to Kuyavashad. This time we burn Fear. And we go to this place and read the Outcast Journal. And as I said, come to this location. So there will be a large crow here, right? When you click on it, it will beckon you to follow him. And yeah. So it's a bit of a troll. It will reach unreachable spaces. You have to be careful with it. So you start off here, right? It will linger here a little bit. Then it will go here and go directly under the bridge, which you can't. So you will take the left, right? And in here, it will go through the trees. You have to go north, right? And then it will go something like this. You will go somewhere up until northwest, somewhere about there, right? Then he will double back and come back down again, somewhere around here. I will have to show you one more trick. Yeah. Obviously, do not hesitate, right? Just follow the bird when he is here. Okay. Go down. Okay, in here we will go in. The bird will fly in as well. Do not lap the bird. If you get too far ahead, I think it will fail. And you take this left, right, at the lover statue, and wait here a little bit, and the bird will show up here, right? After the bird will show up here, you will go all the way back to the original location, right? And don't get too far ahead. So our original location, yeah, that was the wrong turning. Yeah, better go close to the lake. That is the correct path. As I said, keep the bird in view, and we go back to the ruins here. And you can get a little bit ahead and wait for the bird here. So the bird will come here and he will finally drop you the thing. I had to do this a few times, like 3 or 4 times. It's not the end of the world, but I did get trolled a little bit. So yeah, and we take it to the last temple in here, right? We burn it as well. And the final item will drop called Hadopelagic Key. And we will take that key. So if you remember from the campaign where we cut off Nerel's hand, in here, right? A string of series. So you remember from the campaign how Elias was immortal, and turns out he cut off one of his fingers and he mummified it somewhere, and that prevented his death, right? So what you do is, and you know, when we are getting there, Neyrel is being bit by a zombie or something. She gets her hand gets infested, and Lorath cuts it off, right? Might remember that. So, by the way, this part is the part that you cannot receive help on. So we get here, right? We follow the strings of, ships to arrive at the location. So, you know, you might remember we sink here in a coffin or something to get to Elias's temple. Yeah, we will have something similar here. You will just get to the final platform, and then yeah, we are here. Yep, here. Final traversal. So normally that is where would you go, and we go to this statue and we fish here, and this will fish up a coffin that's locked. We will use our hydropelagic key on it, and when we click it, we will get sent down to some area. You just walk around a little bit and you will arrive at an altar with, you know, candles on it, and there will be something clickable. When you click on it, you will get Neyrel's hand, which is the third and final item that gives us access. So you are basically done at this point. You go back to Themis. You put the 3 items, the stamina potion from step 1, the rusted bardiche from step 2, and Neyrel's hand from step 3 in the Oradri cube. That will activate a recipe, right? You will press transmute. It will give you, for some reason, I don't know, not the torn page, but you know, it will give you some cash, right? You will click the cash, and the cash will drop you this. And yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you. With this one, you take it to this place. I want to be sure. Yeah, I think that's correct. No, that's not correct. Hold up. That is correct. Okay. Just above this place, right? This nook. So if you have the torn page in your inventory, there will be a boat there. That's the only way to see the boat, right? And when you click on it, there will be some nice cutscene sort of thing. As I said, I don't want to spoil it for you, and you will be taken to the Cow Island. I guess I'll do that in another video for those of you that, you know, don't want to do this grind, but, you know, want to see it. So this will also give you access to the Moo emote. I should have it somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. And you can moo at others to, you know, make their process faster here. But, you know, the moo is a shortcut. It does not give you permanent access to the Cow Island and the cow level, but I guess you can reach the Cow Island with the moo once, and you can do the fish there. And once you're there, you can fish for this one. There will be a pool, you will be able to tell. So yeah, that's about it, and I hope you guys liked it. I hope I was able to shed some light on some stuff that's being left in the dark by the guides, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.